Welcome back, everyone. Happy holidays. This is day 14 of the Texas Whiskey Advent Calendar. I'm Monolito, and this is Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, Coffee. Tonight, I've got another Texas whiskey. This one is Cypress Cove. Cypress Cove Texas whiskey. This is aged 5 years. On the bottle, it states that it was produced by Cypress Cove Distillery, LLC in San Antonio, Texas. I bought this at Rebecca Creek Distillery. Did a little bit of research on it as far as the distillery name, and it looks like that's what their name was before Rebecca Creek. So it was either that or it was a parent-child company type thing, but Cypress Cove Distillery falls under the Rebecca Creek Distillery. They don't produce this anymore. They still have some bottles left at the distillery. They were kind of shocked that I wanted to buy it. I'd never heard of this. They said normally that they don't sell it. They just kind of do mixed drinks in their tasting room, things like that. But I was like, let me go ahead and get a bottle. It was $31.99, I believe, is what I paid for this 750 milliliter bottle. There is no information about it. They didn't have any information at the distillery about it either. I can't find anything online about this, about the whiskey itself. All I know is that this is 5-year-old Texas whiskey. It's 45% ABV, 90 proof, and that's it. So let's go ahead and get into this. Look at the color. It's a little lighter, kind of like a honey, light amber type color. The fact that it comes out of Rebecca Creek, they do chill filter everything, so I'm going to assume this is chill filtered, but I really don't know, honestly, because it doesn't say anything on the bottle. I couldn't find anything on their website. But the legs, short legs. This is real, seems to be pretty watered down. Let's go ahead and get into the nose. So on this one, I'm getting like vegetal notes. Broccoli, asparagus, kind of grassy, earthy, with a slight alcohol. Not getting any sweet notes on this one. I've had a few pours of this, not a whole lot, but I've gotten the same thing on those pours as well. So it's but it's not. What's weird is it's not off-putting. It doesn't turn me off. Doesn't make me not want to drink this. Doesn't make me not want to taste this. It's just, that's the smell that's coming out of the glass. At least for me, that's what's happening. Yeah, it's all that like green vegetation type notes. Let's go ahead and taste this. Cheers. And just like before, the palate is not like the taste. It's kind of, that's weird how different the nose and the palate are. So it's a slight oak. There's very, very little peppery type note, and that's only on the back end. No real sweetness to it. Little bit of alcohol, acetone, ethanol type note there, but it doesn't burn. There's definitely no burn on the tongue. There's no burn when I swallow. There's no alcohol burn on it at all. And then also on the taste is kind of a perfumey type taste. So if someone sprayed perfume in the air or cologne in the air, you happen to walk by and got some on your tongue. It's a little bit of that, but again, not off-putting. It's not bad. I know the flavors sound, especially on the nose, sounds terrible, but it really isn't bad. I like it. $31 wasn't a bad buy. I'm glad I bought it. Got to experience it, and as it goes down in the bottle, and I experiment with this some more, we'll see. Maybe it'll open up more and it'll change up. But because of the low proof, I'm not going to put any water in it. And it's so light and thin as it is that I think water would just really take too much away from it. Let's do one more nose and taste. So after sipping it, kind of agitating it a little bit, you do get a little bit, just a small hint of caramel along with those green notes that I was getting. No change on the palate, still good. It may have gotten slight sweetness in there, especially on the back end. Finish is short on this. Definitely no warmth going down. No burn at all swallowing it. I'm guessing that's from the chill filtration. And I did the tour. I'll put a picture up there of the machine that they used to, or the equipment they used to do the filtration. It's a pretty cool looking machine. Bunch of little filters, and it looks like the alcohol just kind of gets pushed through all of those. But I guess if I were to drink a lot of this, I wouldn't get a hangover. All right, if you've ever heard of this, if you've tasted it, smelled it, owned it, whatever, let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear, see if anybody else had the same experience as I had, especially these green notes, the asparagus and the broccoli and that kind of thing. Okay, so that concludes day 14. This was Cypress Cove, Texas whiskey. Cheers.